It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight at Charlotte as they'll be playing against the Celtics.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Looking at Boston, they took a win in their last game against the Pistons. And kind of a close game, only a 4-point win, but a win nonetheless.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And I feel like the defense was one step behind all night. I mean, they never made the adjustments to string together a few stops.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Paul Millsap out there with Horford, and it's Hayward. Then there's Lowry, and it's Prince in at the 3. And for the most part, when Bogdanovich is out on the floor, he's there to do one thing, shoot.
And I tell you what, when you can shoot like that, that's all you need to do. Great catch-and-shoot player who can stretch the defense. You cannot leave him alone, and really his presence frees up so much for his teammates on the floor.
Boston, no good that time either. Inside, Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
You can't leave guys open around Walker, I'll tell you that. He sees when the defense is overcommitted.
Now let's find out what head coach Brad Stevens had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, when I asked him about the defensive game plan, he said they have to clog up the middle and deny clean looks at the basket. If they can do that, he thinks they'll have the upper hand. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
And that's a play they'll run over and over, fellas, as long as it keeps working.
Now, here's Walker. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Pass to Millsap. Over Richardson. Millsap misses.
And that makes them 1 for 5 from the field so far. They need to start getting some better looks.
Richardson the pass to Walker. 1:57 left here in the opening quarter. Outside Mirotic. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Mirotic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lowry kicks to Hayward. To the inside, and the dunk by Horford.
Wow, he's just incredible at understanding the game. Hayward is so good at making the defense pay for leaving guys open.
Walker with it. Lowry picks him up. Walker finds Mirotic. Booker with no one around. A three-pointer, no good. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. The pass to Horford. The 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Mirotic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Walker with it. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Booker. Over Horford. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got his first points in this one.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Prince in the corner. Lets it go from deep, and the 3 ball is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Booker against Hayward. Booker outside. Over Hayward. Again, the miss by Booker. And stolen by Richardson. It's a tie game in Charlotte. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Al Horford was born in the Dominican Republic, and he talked about why he
coming from a place where,
wanted to follow in his father's footsteps.
And what a career. College championships at Florida, an all-star in the NBA. I think he made the right choice.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
And really, for the whole first quarter, they've maintained their intensity. Let's see how long they can sustain it.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics, they've got Horford, Hayward out there with Lowry. Then there's Paul Millsap, and it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, last season started with that horrific injury to Gordon Hayward's leg. Now, it's been a long road back for him, but he took heart in the encouragement he received, not just from his family, but from so many well-wishers. He said, "You realize how lucky you are to have people from all over supporting you." Guys?
David, I think everyone is rooting for his complete recovery. Thanks for that report.
And looking at Prince's game, he could be the ultimate complementary player. A good shooter, doesn't need a ton of touches, solid enough on defense, and is showing signs of improvement.
Now, here is Mirotic, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Hayward against Booker. 5 to shoot. Mirotic has a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. And with Prince, his versatility between forward spots also is an asset to the team.
And when I called Prince a complimentary player, I didn't mean it as a slight. Just plays with an approach and style that fits well with any team and any leading scorer. Players like him tend to have a long, productive career in our league.
Now, Booker following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. Here's Walker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Mirotic up top, guarded by Horford from outside the arc. Kept alive. Bogdanovic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Bogdanovic is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
You played, C-Web, for a number of different teams. How did you personally measure an organization's quality?
It starts at the top. It's the commitment to winning. It's the little things, caring for players, everyone else there on the staff as people first, and then also setting the tone, letting people know that we're a winning organization. I've been to some organization, and the word winning has never come up from the top brass, if you could believe it or not. So who wants to win. You see the intensity on the owner's face. You see the intensity on everyone's face as well. And you can tell by that passion whose foxhole you're in.
Now here's Hayward. Bogdanovic missing his last shot. Hayward kicks to Lowry. Shoots over Walker. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Hayward. Hayward's got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside Mirotic. Dishes it to Walker. Booker outside. Poked away. Hayward with some nice D.
Look, it would be a huge boost for them if he could start knocking these down.
Over Booker. Hayward can't hit. Charlotte trails by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Walker kicks to Mirotic. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And it's 6 points for Nikola Mirotic.
And this is what Mirotic does best. A knockdown three-ball specialist. Doesn't hesitate in pulling the trigger.
Lowry has the open look. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been... All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Great. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. They battled hard in the second quarter, and it was reflected on the scoreboard. Kenny, what's your take on... And that's a wrap.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Charlotte with it. It's a one-point game. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Mirotic is out there with Bogdanovich. And there's Kemba Walker. Then there's Richardson. And it's Booker in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Walker's shot is off. Boston shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far.
And Gordon Hayward is a player who's always found a way to add something to his game. Now he feels comfortable going at a defense either inside or out. Great strength when attacking the rim and can shrug off those defenders.
Charlotte on D after Taurean Prince hitting the three. The shot by Hayward wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. The feed now to Booker. Over Hayward. No good from Booker. And Greg, you mentioned Hayward's strength. That and his ball fakes seem to be not as recognized as they should be.
Yeah, I think Hayward has one of the better pump fakes in our league. Great deception with inside-out dribbles to create space. And the things he does well aren't immediately apparent, but Hayward's terrific fundamentals are what make him a great scorer.
Charlotte no good that time either.
0 for 3 now since halftime. Taking them a little while to find their rhythm.
That one misses. And Charlotte will go the other way with it.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
To the middle. Here's Booker. Richardson trying to break loose. Hayward with some nice D. Celtics leading by 4. Prince outside. Hayward on the wing. Prince against Richardson. Shot clock at 5. And a deep three from Lowry. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Mirotic has got 11 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Booker. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one. It's Prince on the wing. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Prince has got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics.
Well, that's a shot they'll be happy with on every trip, no matter who's taking.
And Walker kicks to Booker. Back to Walker. Fires from 14 and too long on the shot.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Prince wide open. And again, Boston with the triple.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Booker left side. To the inside. Bogdanovich shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
And how about the fearlessness from Bogdanovich? Doesn't pay the D any mind. He enjoys sticking it to them there in the paint.
You can't fault him for taking the 3 when he's that wide open. You can't pass that shot up.
It's stolen by Lowry. Here's Prince. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
He's taking over the game. Their lead's going to get even bigger if he keeps this up.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Walker the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Mirotic. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Look how Mirotic muscles through the contact. He's showing how tough he is on these shots.
Lowry kicks to Hayward. Here's the three. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Hayward. Hayward's got 6 assists here tonight.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they've built up the confidence.
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the floor for Boston, we've got Paul Millsap, Lowry out there with Hayward. Then there's Horford, and it's Prince in its small forward.
A quick decision maker. Hayward wasting no time, launches it right out of the catch.
Walker with it. Lowry picks him up. Walker finds Mirotic. Pass to Booker. Launches it. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Passes it to Horford. Back to Lowry. Millsap in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so Booker will bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 7. Lowry against Walker. Kicks it to Mirotic. 5 on the clock. Over Lowry. And Boston with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. To the middle. And that one's good. Millsap.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Booker looking around. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Bogdanovich clever at finding ways to get to the line. Love seeing the aggression come out here with the defense.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Hayward outside. Horford trying to free himself up. No good there. Good D by Booker. Walker the pass to Bogdanovich. Charlotte moving the ball around. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Richardson.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Millsap's got 4 points in the quarter. Booker against Hayward. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward. Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6. Both free throws good from Booker.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Hayward on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 7th assist in the game. Hayward against Booker. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Sinks that one from the post.
You cannot disrespect the shooting ability of Bogdanovich. When it's an important point in the game, they're looking for him.
Here's Hayward, and he gets the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Out to the wing. Walker against Lowry. Here's Mirotic. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Mirotic is an exceptional player. I mean, he's someone that welcomes taking and making these big type shots.
Hayward, left side. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Fantastic job. Hayward, one of the most versatile players in the league, showing he's also clutch.
Charlotte calls timeout. They trail by 6. 44 seconds left in the fourth. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Taurean Prince.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lowry drawing the double team to the wing right side. A 3-ball. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now it's a 9-point Boston lead.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
Well, they've gotten serious, stringing together some game-winning buckets.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're trailing by 9. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Walker looking for an opening for 3. Booker. They get the rebound. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Off target from outside. Now here's Payne. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.